Am I the asshole for faking sleeping all night to see if my wife is lying? The past couple of months, my wife has been complaining about our cats. She's been claiming that the cats wake her up constantly and that she's frustrated every night that she has to get up and open the door for the cats. Or, the cats keep making noises, or, the cats keep jumping on her. It got to the point where she started saying she wants me to get rid of them. I told her I've never seen or heard any of this, but she claims I sleep through it all. She kept telling me she was getting less and less sleep and kept acting aggressive, blaming lack of sleep from the cats, and that if I didn't get rid of them, she'd leave me. I legitimately started considering giving the cats to my sister, until I noticed something. One morning she claimed she had gotten up multiple times throughout the night to help the cats. She listed a bunch of times. I thought it was weird, because I had been up until 4 a.m., and she claimed that she got up at 1 a.m. to open the door for them, and a few times around 3 a.m. because they were meowing and jumping on her. I was in the bedroom the entire time while she slept, and I know none of that happened. Things weren't adding up, so I decided to run a test. I waited until she said she was going to bed, then I let the cats out of our bedroom, lowered my phone brightness, and faked going to sleep. I just lay there in bed for the entire night, bored, but I definitely did not fall asleep. I made sure to make timestamps every 30 minutes on my phone through Discord just to be sure. I marked down every noise my cats made. One cat had jumped down from something and made a little sound at 3:18 a.m., and one ate food relatively quietly by the bedroom door at 4:57 a.m. Other than that, nothing happened. Sure enough, my wife slept from 11 p.m. until 9 a.m., and that morning she claimed she had woken up, at least 7 times, to open doors and from cat noises and cats jumping on her. At this point I was pissed because she was clearly lying to me. I was exhausted and fed up with the lies, so I just bluntly called her out on it. I told her, "That's funny. I stayed up all night to monitor the cats, and they weren't even in the room at all last night. I have timestamps and everything. So you've been lying to me and trying to convince me to get rid of my cats?" "Why?" She just sat there quietly shaking and looking pissed, then got up and left without answering. She came back hours later and ignored me whenever I talked, and when I asked her how I'm the bad guy in this situation, she finally said that I was treating her like a child by lying about sleeping and staying up all night just to see if she was lying or not, and that making timestamps and everything as if I was an investigator was going too far, and makes me an obsessive asshole. I did it because she was threatening to make me get rid of my cats or she'd leave me, and her claims didn't add up. So, am I an obsessive asshole? Not the asshole. That was gaslighting and manipulative, and if she had issues with your cats she should have said so directly. Not the asshole, but you've kinda called her bluff about her leaving you now you've removed the cat's excuse from the equation. Wishing you all the best. Not the asshole, in my opinion you had to test her. She's trying to get you to get rid of your pets, and essentially blackmailing your relationship over it. What's your next move? Not the asshole, but I can't help but wonder if your wife has some type of sleep disorder? I suffer from insomnia and fall asleep for just a few minutes at a time some nights and have very vivid, realistic dreams. When I get up in the morning, I struggle sometimes to figure out what was real and what was just a dream. Not the asshole. Your wife is gaslighting you. You are not an obsessive's asshole, she is. Not the asshole. I suggest taking her up on her offer to leave you. She was deceitful and threatened to leave you to manipulate you, then tried to turn it on to you being the bad guy. Edit. I've seen another comment from you that this is unusual. If you truly believe this is rare, unusual behavior, is there maybe something else going on with her? Change of behavior can indicate something like mental health issues. Some illnesses can appear later in life, or alcohol, drug, even something prescribed, abuse. How old is she? Could it be something physical? Like dementia or tumor? Not the asshole. Your wife was making claims that did not match the known facts, and you did you needed to do to get to the truth. I find it interesting that she didn't try to argue that you made a mistake, or that you really hadn't been up all night. That tells me that she knows she is full of it. Get a lawyer, because you are about to need one. Not the asshole. There's no reason I can see why she feels the need to lie about your cats being trouble when they're doing nothing wrong. Unless she's looking for an excuse to leave you but wants you to be the one to initiate the breakup? Or she just doesn't like the cats. Those are the only 2 reasons I can think of. Not the asshole. She's not mad at what you did. She's mad that she got caught. That said, the fact that you had to do this shows a real breakdown in the relationship. If you want to salvage it, maybe gently sit her down and ask why she felt the need to lie and why she really wants to get rid of the cats. You need trust and open communication to get through something like this. Not the asshole. I'm still not sure why she would lie about it. Not the asshole, but holy moly, that's some weird behavior on her part. She is deflecting and gaslighting. You deserve an answer to the question, why did you lie to me about the cats? Not the asshole. Your wife sounds kinda crazy. You're an obsessive asshole, says the person obsessively lying. Not the asshole. Not the asshole, though I'm curious if she's expressed dislike of the cats before. Who came first, the kitties or her? Come on, you know you're not the asshole here. You live with a sociopath who got mad that you called out and proved her lying. You can tell a lot about a person's character by how they treat animals. That she'd stoop that low and react that way says it all. Do you really want to spend the rest of your life with someone who would do that? I'd be telling her to find other accommodations. There's no way I'd stay married to someone who would do that. She's a manipulative liar who is trying to make you get rid of your cats. Pets are not accessories. When you adopt them, it's a lifetime commitment. Do not traumatize your cats by giving them up for this awful woman. Not the asshole, but this is weird. This is such a weird, easily verifiable thing to lie about. Not the asshole. This is really a much larger issue than the cats. Where there is a blatant lie mixed with just weirdness, there is bound to be a lot more. Start protecting yourself and prepare for some life changes. Not the asshole. This whole thing is weird on her end and you were just trying to verify her actions. She is mad and calling you obsessive because 1. She is mad she got caught and 2. Could potentially be using this as leverage should she make some divorce moves. Hopefully I am reading the situation wrong, and she isn't planning on leaving you, but it does sound like she could the obsession against you. Again, you did nothing wrong, and she is wrong here. SBE could easily just say she doesn't want the cats anymore, if she indeed doesn't like them, or just say she is using it as motive for divorce. In any case, she sounds a little unhinged, and I hope things work out well for you going forward. I'm gonna vote nah. Op said that she has never acted like this before, and I'd recommend having her go in for a checkup, since sudden personality changes can be indicative of something going wrong in the body. Not the asshole. She's lying to manipulate you. Has she ever talked to you about not liking the cats? That would not excuse it, but I don't get why she's doing this. I would have done what you did do. Pets are family and you are just trying to do what's best for yours before making a major choice. Not the asshole. I don't think you need more judgments to know this, but just in case. Your wife is manipulative and a straight-up liar. When our cats keep us up, which ours do, we come up with a game plan together. We don't threaten to leave each other over our cats, which we love equally. It seems bizarre to tell someone to leave their spouse over a situation like this, but this seems symptomatic of larger issues. You won't fix a manipulative liar. Why didn't you just set up a camera rather than stay up all night? Not the asshole. She wants to discard your pets for a fake reason. That's pretty awful of her. Maybe she dislikes the cats. Hell, maybe she dislikes you. I can't tell what's up, but you're not the bad guy here. Not the asshole. Your wife was caught in a major lie and is now trying to turn things around to make you the bad guy for investigating her claims. She has been gaslighting you about the cats, making you question reality so she can get the outcome she wants, for the cats to be gone. Such manipulative and sociopathic behavior. I wouldn't trust her at all. She sounds like a toxic person. Not the asshole. She's gaslighting you. Not the asshole. She's been lying to you because she doesn't want your cats, and you know that. That's not fair at all, and what you did was justified. And not to be that guy, but what kind of cats are they? Not the asshole, but if this is just a recent thing, then I'd wager that she's looking for an out for the relationship. Not the asshole. She is manipulating you and pissed that you found out. She's mad she got caught lying. Not the asshole. Not the asshole. Might want to consider giving the wife away and keeping the cats. Not the asshole. Your wife is literally gaslighting you. Time to start fact-checking the checking account. Not the asshole. Lol, I love her point of view. I may have been lying to you for ages, but you are the bad guy for calling me out in my lies. If she wanted the cats gone, she should have been upfront about it. Lying and manipulating like that doesn't look good on anyone. It's pretty childish and bound to backfire. Then on top of that, she gets mad at you when called out instead of owning her mistake. Your wife is a child who got caught. Ask her to grow up and have an adult conversation. You are not the asshole. NTA, your wife lied about the smallest thing. And it's the most stupidest thing to lie about. Blaming the cats. If she so easily lies about the small things, what big lies has she told you? And then gaslighting you about checking her lies. Man, you need to show her the door. Not the asshole. She shouldn't be lying then calling you an asshole when you find out she is. Not the asshole. I don't understand why she'd lie about something that would be so easy to prove wrong. Some people just have it out for innocent pets, I guess. Not the asshole. She's been lying about the issue, or at least she definitely lied this time. Not the asshole. Let me get this right. She is mad at you for catching her in a lie? She has made up an elaborate story to get you to get rid of your cats. Pets are family. And she was trying to manipulate you into getting rid of them. Keep the cats, rehome the wife. Wow, who is able to sleep from 11 p.m. to 9 a.m.? I'm impressed. I need that schedule. Not the asshole. This is a big, red flag. Check in with yourself and work out what's happening here. There's layers to this for sure, and it's not just about the cats, right? She's got something happening if she needs to lie about this. Not the asshole. She finally said that I was treating her like a child by lying about sleeping and staying up all night just to see if she was lying or not, and that making timestamps and everything as if I was an investigator was going too far, and makes me an obsessive asshole. Tell her you're a scientist who is hearing reports of a reality that is different from the one you thought you lived in, so you were curious about what the explanation was. You aren't trying to catch her lying. You're trying to find out what's happening. There's a difference. Not the asshole. She might have a medical issue that needs checking. Have several on here that tumors that was undetected. Not the asshole. Info. Are you living in a studio apartment or something? Not the asshole. But you guys have serious issues beyond just cats if you feel you need to pretend to sleep and make 30 mail timestamps just to, not, find out what's really going on. You're not an asshole, but the obsessiveness is weird. Not nearly as weird as her giant lie and doubling down when caught, though. Run, dude, run. Not the asshole. I don't want to scaremonger or anything, but I agree with the comments saying go to the docs if this is a recent change and is out of character. Especially after the year we've had. Anything could be happening to her mental state. I lived with somebody who experienced a psychotic break seemingly out of nowhere with no prior diagnoses, and it began around sleep and sudden changes in behaviors and mannerisms. That being said, if she is just being manipulative and unreasonable, the fact that you are saying you feel the need to push her towards a doc might put the frighteners on her to admit what she's doing to prove her sanity. Not the asshole op. I hope you find a solution to this. Whatever you do, look after those cats. Not the asshole. And your wife is an unbelievable asshole, and apparently just plain unbelievable. Of course, for something as drastic as getting rid of your pets, you wanted to get to the bottom of it and find out the truth. First she threatens to leave you if you don't give the cats away, and then she just ups and leaves when you confronted her with her lies? My gut says something weird is going on with her. Prepare for another shoe to drop. Not the asshole. She is mad because she got caught. Not the asshole. Keep the cats and get rid of the wife. Not the asshole. But I'm gonna need a cat tax.